Plumlee finds McDaniel. Here's Ball, and that one goes long.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Brogdon with it, now guarded by Ball. Williams, a screen on Rozier. Williams passes to Horford, and he gets the bucket. Horford's got 8 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Ball with the bucket.
A lot of different ways to knock down shots, and Ball's form is certainly unorthodox, but it works for him, and he's got a really quick release that allows him to get it off.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Left side, Horford. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And the Celtics lead by 18. Charlotte's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Brogdon against Ball. Passes to Washington. The kick out to Rozier. The layup off target. Celtics leading by 18. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Over in the corner, Rozier. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
To see the numbers for Malcolm Brogdon. He's around 10 points per game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Thomas. Tatum against Hayward. Outside to Brogdon. Here's Tatum. Thomas trying to break loose. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 9.
Outstanding work on the glass by Tatum, and quickly he turns the rebound into points.
Smith outside. To the inside. And Brogdon comes over to help. 4 on the shot clock. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball call.
Pass to Thomas. A fadeaway, and it's Boston with another.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Smith following the bucket by the Celtics. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, Smith makes you pay when he gets inside. Despite not being that big, he's got a lot of game in the paint.
Now Brogdon. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Hayward. Just 5 to shoot from the stripe. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 11.
Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Now the pass to Jones. Steps back, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the ref in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Horford. Derek White comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Thomas. Now here's Jones. 9 points last game. Here's Smith. There's the drive. Williams with the block. Hayward can't hit. White looking around. Pass to Williams. Over Jones. That's good from Williams. The assist by White. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
It's White on the wing. Williams sets a screen for White. Fires top of the key. And another basket for Boston.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Now here is Smith. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Richards. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
It's Brogdon on the wing. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
White against Hayward. A 3 ball. He can't get it to go. What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute. Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Boston's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Rozier up top. He is guarded by Brogdon. Now here's Ball. The 3. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Williams, a screen on Rozier. Brogdon kicks to Williams. Such a wide open look.
Well, I tell you, Brogdon's taken such a big step. He's improved his ball handling and passing. It's made him an all-star caliber player.
Now here's Ball. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Outside, Ball. Pass to Washington. Chalk up 2 there.
Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Brogdon outside. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Rozier, the pass to McDaniels. Outside, Ball. Back to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock, and stolen by Williams. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Here's Brogdon. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Brogdon's got 7 points in the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Rozier against Brogdon. Stolen by Brogdon. Now a timeout called by Boston. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Yeah.
Now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You look at Tatum. He'll be a starter if things stay the way they are now. He's sitting at the 4th position in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I hope they do stay that way. He's been so good this season. It really would be a shame if he missed out on a spot in the starting 5 for the East.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 7. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
For 3.
Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Rozier with this screen for Ball. The pass to Rozier. Boston grabs the miss. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Now, here's Brogdon after Terry Rozier's miss. White with it, picked up by Rozier. And again, it's Boston converting.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now, here's Rozier. Outside, Ball. McDaniels finds Plumlee. There's Ball with the 3. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Here's Pritchard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shoots over Washington. And it's Boston with another.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now, here's McDaniel. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. And it's Washington missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Derek White. Plumlee in the high post. Charlotte moving it around. Passes it to Rozier. From deep. The shot is good. It's his 2nd bucket in 5 tries.
All Rozier needs is a little breathing room, and he's firing that thing, and usually knocking it down.
In the corner, it's Brogdon. Pass to Pritchard. He feeds it to White. Outside Williams for the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Ball kicks to Rozier. Plumlee with a screen on Brogdon. The kick out to Ball. A 3-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And, well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Here's Ball after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Ball, the pass to Washington. Back to Ball. Washington sets the pick for Ball. Again, Ball missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
running onto the floor. Make some noise for your honeybees.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte, and a new group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Horford comes in for Grant Williams. Tatum, he's checked in for Derek White. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Pritchard. Here is Williams. He's got 5. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 14 points.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Bouknight. He's guarded by Brogdon. And here is Bouknight. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. 2 on the clock. Count that bucket.
Yeah, I like seeing Smith catching fire. I mean, he's really good at getting in the lane off the dribble, but when he can catch and fire, that's even better.
Smart on the wing. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
And the free throw, no good. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but, Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Now here's Bouknight. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Boy, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Here's Tatum. He's got 14. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brogdon's got 7 points here in this quarter.
When you think about Brogdon and his 3-point shooting, it really is a factor and a function of him being so good in the mid-range.
Now here's Williams. Dishes it to Smith. The pass to Bouknight. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And stolen by Tatum. Smart with the ball. Now Smith defending. Smart dishes to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here's Smith after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That's going to send Dennis Smith to the line. That one on Smart. For Charlotte, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
One shot.
Here's Boston now. They're on a 16-7 run. 1:36 left in the first half. Passes it to Thomas. Outside, Smart. Thomas trying to break loose. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Thomas.
3 points.
Thomas got 4 assists in the game. Smith with it. 7 points in the game. Kicks it to Jones. Charlotte moving the ball around. Now here's Bouknight. 4 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Right now, let's have a moment to check out the NBA's best three-point shooters. Well, you look at Williams. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Al Horford, 2 behind him.
Either of these 2 guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
Pass to Thomas. Back to Smart. And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Williams finds Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, I tell you, he's got a great vertical. I mean, this guy can bounce and dunk easily. Always a luxury to have a point guard who can throw it down on you when he needs to.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams sets a screen for Thomas. Back to Smart from downtown. And again, Boston with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and it felt good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey there, everybody. Jason Tatum has put his stamp on this game, looking so dominant so far.
Well, he's in the zone shooting it. Every time he puts up the 3, he believes it's going in. Trust me, that's a great feeling.
People ask, what's it like to be in the zone? I don't know. You just feel it. The game just slows down. It's like you can do no wrong.
All right, guys, now let's take a look at the possible dunk contest participants. All these guys, high flyers.
This is shaping up to be a special year for the dunk contest. Circus, acrobats on the list, creativity as well. I can't wait.
In this event, you have to think outside the box to impress the judges. You have to think about your landing, your post-game dunk antics. A lot of different things go into a great dunker.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court right now for the Celtics. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Thomas is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Tatum in at the 3. Here's Ball, following the basket by Robert Williams. Smart against Ball. Here's Rozier. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Now Tatum. Pass to Thomas. Outside Tatum. Horford has a wide open look. It's good from long range. Horford's got 11 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And, boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 8. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Thomas.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
He gets that one. Horford's got 5 points now this quarter. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
First team foul. At the line for your Hornets, LaMelo Ball. At the line for 1.
That's good from Ball.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Now here's Tatum. 20 points for him. Smart finds Thomas. Over Rozier. And again, it's Boston converting.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Outside Ball. It's up a 3. Rebound Boston.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Smart. Takes it inside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Rozier with a screen on Smart. Here's Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Charlotte, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Your Hornets, LaMelo Ball. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Ball hits them both. Here's Tatum. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Smart deciding where to go with it. It's Thomas on the wing. And he goes right over Mason. Plumlee and slams it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Washington sets the pick for Ball. Yep, it counts. Ball's got 20.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
And here is Tatum. He's got 20. That's good from Thomas on the assist from Smart. Thomas got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Ball, the pass to McDaniels. There's the pick. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Horford.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Ball with it. He's got 20. Just 5 on the clock. Up and in on the layup. He's got 22.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
There's the pass to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Smart, wide open, he fires. They get it again. Williams. Yep, that one goes in there. Williams has got 11.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Rozier kicks to McDaniels. Passes it to Ball. Washington with the screen on Smart. Here's Ball. Over Smart. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Tatum. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Plumlee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Rozier finds Ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Sneaking out to the corner. Can't lose LaMelo. He'll make you pay if you do.
Outside Tatum. Here's Thomas. Count that one. He's got 14.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to McDaniels. Now, here's Ball. 25 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. Rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. Horford against Washington. Horford the pass to Thomas. Outside, Smart. Buries it from three-point range. Smart's got 16.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Now, here's Ball. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Outside, Horford. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Washington. Plumlee trying to break loose. And again, the Hornets missing. Boston's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Smart kicks to Thomas. And there's the pass to Tatum. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got assist number 8 here in this one already.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
To end the drought. That's tipped. And he gets it back. Plumlee with a screen on Thomas. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Ball. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Horford. Back to Thomas. Shoots over McDaniel. Here's Williams. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Ball with the bucket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now, Tatum. He's got 25. Right side, Thomas. Double team on Thomas. For 3. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Thomas. Horford's got 22.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ball against Smart. He kicks it to Tatum. Back to Smart. It's Thomas on the wing. A slam dunk by Thomas.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
.133 left in the third quarter. Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Ball against Smart. Outside, Ball. Passes it to Washington. Off target with his 3. So it's Boston now. Tatum passes to Thomas. And it's sent back by Plumlee. 59 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Outside, Horford. 6 to shoot. Smart finds Thomas. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Thomas got 12 now in this quarter.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. McDaniels passes to Rozier. There's the dish to Ball. To stop the run. And it's Rozier missing. The three from Tatum. And it's in. Oh, he nails the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Celtics opening up a huge gap. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. Welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And here is Book Night. They've got Martin. He's out there with Book Night. And it's Richards in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Pass to Hayward. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Free throw drops for Hayward.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level, and just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury to be as productive as he is now. I mean, this is a guy you can still count on to get you big buckets when you need him. He's a real quality wing player.
Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to Cornette. And here is Thomas. Fader on the way, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Well, part of focus.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Now here's Book Night. Here's the pass to Hayward. Inside. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Celtics on offense. Here's Pritchard. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stolen by Brogdon. Just over. Falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Kicks to Hayward. Now here's Book Night. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. And the Hornets miss again. Here's the Celtics with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Here's Pritchard. He kicks to Williams. Sinks the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now, here is Martin. Pass to Richards. Here's Bouknight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Charlotte, James Bouknight. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Here's Bouknight after the basket by Boston. Three-pointer, Hayward. Charlotte no good that time either. For Boston, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Pritchard, and the layup falls.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Bouknight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Your Hornets, James Bouknight. At the line for 2.
The first one falls, and the Hornets making a change here. Jones is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And here is Bouknight. Pass to Jones. Lays it up off the glass.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Hayward against Thomas. Williams for 3. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Williams, a screen on Thomas. Hayward against Thomas. Hayward looking around. Over Thomas. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And that one drops for him. Thomas got 26 points.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Jones, the pass to Bouknight. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Dennis Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. White, he's checked in for Boston. Outside Williams. Back to White. Williams sets a screen for White. No good on the triple. And it's Jones with the ball for the Hornets. Smith outside. Williams sets a screen for Smith. It's hauled in by Cornette. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Pritchard. Here's White. Here's Brogdon. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Boy, keep feeding him in. This guy's got it going now, and it starts with that shot. But he can do a lot of different things offensively.
Smith with it. Feeds it to Williams. Shot from 6. And he can't bank that one in. Now Brogdon. Back to White. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
And White kicks to Brogdon. Pass to Pritchard. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here is Smith. Hayward outside. Williams a screen on White. And it's Hayward. Time on the assist by Smith.
Well, that's a play Hayward loves to run. He mastered the pick and roll as a young player, and he's only gotten better with experience.
Up top, Brogdon.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williams dishes to Smith. With the drive, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on White. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Point guard who continues to get better.
He hits both from the stripe. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Davison. The pass to Griffin. From outside the arc. Rebound by Smith. Williams with the block. Here's Hauser. Passes to Pritchard. Pass to Griffin. Clock at 6. Boston needs to get off a shot. Williams with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Smith. Rebounded by the Celtics.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Pritchard, covered by Smith. And here's Griffin. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Boston.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Pritchard. No good on the quick 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Bouknight passes to Smith. Out to the right wing. Here's Bouknight. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
Boston with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Davison, covered by Smith. Can they get it? Davison can't hit. Smith with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Malcolm, you're on a real roll right now. How do you think things are going?
I feel great. You know, there are going to be stretches where we don't play as good a basketball than the stretches where we're playing very good basketball. So, you know, the key is to have long stretches of good basketball, and that's what we're doing right now.
It's the best you played all season, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports, as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.